Right, Vanessa, thank you very much. Well, 40 years of thrills, laughs, and lifelong memories. The Big Apple Circus is back with clowns, jugglers, contortionists, and much more. And this year's special guest, 10-time world record holder Nick Wallenda and the fabulous Wallendas. He's here now with his wife, Erendira, to talk about their act and the big show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, you're known as King of the High Wire. You all have 10 world records, and then your wife actually beat you out on one.
She did. She recently broke one of them by hanging under a helicopter by her teeth over Niagara Falls.
That is amazing. Now, Nick, you come from 7 generations of high wire acts. How old were you when you started?
Well, believe it or not, my mom was 6 months pregnant with me and still walking the wire. So I guess minus 3 months, maybe. The reality is about 18 months is when I started actually walking on a wire, though, physically.
And Erendira, you come from long generations, also from Mexico, a circus family.
Yes.
And you two actually met in the circus as kids.
We did. We grew up together. Our grandparents were friends, our great-grandparents were friends, and our parents were friends. So we were kind of betrothed. I always, joke around like that, but yeah.
Aw, that's it. And this is you on the helicopter.
Yes.
How in the world do you train for something like this, both of you?
Very carefully.
You have to be crazy.
Yeah, it starts off down low. Everything we do, we start low in a safe environment and train for worse conditions. So I walked over the Grand Canyon on a wire, and I was hit with 53-mile-an-hour wind gusts while I was crossing that gable. I trained with 120-mile-an-hour winds with machines that we have in our training facility in Florida.
Now, you have 3 kids.
We do.
Now, I know you have one who was a U.S. Marine.
Yes.
And then do the other 2 want to become high wire walkers?
They don't. All 3 of them can walk the wire, but they chose not to follow in our footsteps, and that's fine with us.
When do you get nervous? I mean, we watch you. Andrea and I were talking, and every time people watch you, it's just, our heart's up in our throats.
I would say that's the biggest challenge of what we do at this point, because we've done it our entire lives. It's really the mental aspect of it. Every time before I go on that wire at the Big Apple Circus at Lincoln Center here, there are nerves for sure, but they go away once we get in that setting. You kind of get into a zone. But leading up to it, for sure, every single performance, there's nerves.
So once you're on the wire or you're twirling around under a helicopter, it's kind of you go through the calm, and
you're like at home, because this is something that you've done since you were Nicholas 18 months and me 5 years old.
Wow. Well, tell us about the act with the Big Apple Circus.
Well, we are performing our family's famous 7-person pyramid on the wire, and actually at one point my wife does hang by her teeth under me. I'm riding on a bicycle and she's hanging by her teeth. We're about 30 feet above the ring, and it is an amazing performance, and it's not just us. There are many other amazing, talented performers from all over the world, including a performer who is one of 9 who have ever completed the quadruple somersault, and he attempts that every single night on the flying trapeze.
Oh, my goodness. How do you train to hang from your teeth?
Well,
I just don't understand how everything just doesn't come out. Sorry, I know that's gross.
Well, I can't put all my, but it took a long time for me to put my entire weight on my jaw. But it's just little by little. You let some more weight onto, and it's not my teeth. My teeth aren't holding me there. It's the muscles in my jaw.
Muscles.
All right.
Yeah.
But we have an amazing dentist that we work with. That's a close friend of ours who actually made. It's basically like a night guard that you would wear, but it's a double-sided night guard.
No, it's true. You're not joking.
This is the reality of it. But it's basically a double night guard, and it's got a top and a bottom, and we clamp down on that, and you slowly, basically like on a pull-up bar, you'll hang it, and you'll slowly let a little more and more weight, and it's extremely painful. But eventually you get over that.
Wow, well, it's such an honor to meet you two, and I can't wait to see you at the circus.
Excellent. Can't wait to see you at Lincoln Center.
But the Big Apple Circus is playing now through January 7th at Lincoln Center. And for a link to showtimes and tickets, log on to our website, cbsnewyork.com. Time now is 9:50. After the break, the face of the Big Apple Circus, Grandma the Clown, is here to talk more about the circus and show us some of her act.